And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers.
In love with the pressure, I can't wait to see what they say in the end. Give 110.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Kumar Rocker.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Rocker. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. In the air, out towards left center. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, he's in there.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Slider misses outside.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at Globe Life Field. And starting this one, Jack Kachanowicz.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Leading off, Marcus Semien.
Boog, how good was Marcus Semien in 2023? Named a finalist for the MVP award in the American League after producing a season with 100 RBIs, an 826 OPS, and 29 home runs. On top of all that, his Rangers won the World Series.
He steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And another ball. One out, bases empty. Ground ball right side. Rengifo throws to first. And Seager is set down. And now Jack Peterson.
The designated hitter. John.
2 outs, bases empty. Hard on the ground to first. Shanuel steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We head to the second in Arlington. No score. Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. Left field, way back there. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
1 strike.
No outs. Runner on second. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Harris grabs it on the run.
Batting 7. The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Next offering way off the plate. Popped up. Berger drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And now 1-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
High chopper to third. And that is the inning. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. The pitch. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Clips the corner, and that is strike two. To short, could be two. Beats the second, out there. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Next up for Texas, Dustin Harris. And now 2 balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson. The pitch.
Ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Digging in, Taylor Ward. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Higashioka under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Mike Trout up next for the Angels. That clips the corner.
Full count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Angels are gone. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Gets it to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's Leody Taveras.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and we are still scoreless. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now batting, Mike Trout. And the pitch. And a curve misses outside. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two on the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Berger makes the play, and there's two down. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped on the ground to second. Simeon toss over to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check, and we're still knotted at 0.
Let the beat smooth you get up. Let the groove soothe you get. Let the beat smooth.
Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 4th. Here is Marcus Simeon. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here's Corey Seager to hit. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Jack Peterson. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Adolis Garcia. And they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Paris ranging back. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Man at second here with 2 away. And it's through for a hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up at RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. Bounce to third. Davis with the throw to first. That ends the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We've played 4. It's the Rangers 3 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nolan Schanuel. Out to center. Tavares settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now it's J.D. Davis. The Rangers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Number 70 appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Armstrong also getting ready. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next for L.A., Kyron Paris. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. Still down 3-0. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And a pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder,
Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. One down, base is empty. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. Run away. I cannot run away.
And here it comes. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Man at first. Up next for the Rangers, Corey Seager. Tavares, the runner at first with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Johnson up and loosening in the pen. Detmers getting loose as well. Move to first. Tavares back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rangers leave one, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson.
Ball.
Just missed.
2-1.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup, and next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. The Halos trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Wouldn't chase that time.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Slider misses outside. Rocker checks on first, and he's back standing. And here's a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs. That one inside. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. That one ripped. Garcia going back on this one. And brings it in at the wall. Angels leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. The 2-1. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Number 57, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Burke getting cranked up as well. The 3-1 is on the way. And there's ball 4.
Outside. Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional.
Ryan Johnson on the pitch here.
Number 81, Ryan Johnson.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Not even close there. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
2 unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight, so I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs, so they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to kick into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
That just misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And the righty deals. Not close with that one. 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Man at second. Up the middle. Rengifo sends it to first. And they get the out.
Now batting,
Dustin Harris stepping in for the Rangers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Left-hand batter waits. Hit on the ground to the right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. And a 1-1. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Shawn Armstrong.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. The Angels in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
2-1.
Pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The Rangers leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7.
No.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Three and 2 now. And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out. And now the first
Up next for the
baseman,
Angels,
Nolan
The
Shanuel.
first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball outside.
And a good eye there. On the inside corner for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. A wind and a pitch. Swings through that one.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
A little bit high, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Marcus Semien. That one out to right. Trout is there. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels nothing. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jacob
Number
Webb.
71, Jacob Webb.
Down the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
The wide to kick the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
The seventh,
Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The Rangers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels held in check. They trail it here 4-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brock Burke
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Now it's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Inside, just missed. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Gone. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed it, dude. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Strike on the outside corner, and the count is 2-2. And misses. It's a strikeout. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So the lineup flips over. Taylor Ward now at the plate. In the air, right side. Fair ball.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And now, Luis Rengifo.
2-1.
That one missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
The 2-1. Base knock right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. And it finds its way through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe.
No, he did.
Chris Martin takes over on the mound.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. Strike 2.
1-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. 2 on, 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One and 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Nolan Shanuel will hit next.
The first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fastball for a strike. 2 and 2. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaubel. Thanks for joining us.
Conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.